are sitting on our porch, and there are neighbor kids all around, and we don't celebrate Halloween. So we was gonna, in the normal way, like we don't celebrate it in any way. We just don't believe in it. And my daughter, she's out here. We have these, what we call tracts, and it's like a little booklet, and it's got our church name and address and stuff on there. And we're not passing out candy or anything, and we're not celebrating or promoting Halloween, but for the people that do come up to our house, we will give them tracts. And it's just hey Ridge Life. But yeah, we're just handing out tracts. It's just tells people how to get saved, and just promoting Jesus, because we don't celebrate Halloween. But we do live, like, I'll turn the camera around, we do live like right inside the city, right off the highway. There's, kids everywhere, lots of traffic, and people come to the house all the time, especially during Halloween. So we don't want to turn them away and not have nothing, or like be mean, or and not have anything when they come or anything. We just, hey Daz, we just, we want to be able to give them something, something positive, and we're not against people that do celebrate Halloween. That's y'all's decision. That's everybody has their own choice and their own right to do what they want to do. We as a family and with our faith, we don't celebrate Halloween, so we're just out. Like I said, we have a bunch of different ones.
There's who? What? This is your life?
There's just a bunch of different ones. We have tracts and stuff, and we just give them away.
Who is he? And then I have the thief.
One called the Thief. You want to show it one? Yeah, called the Thief.
But yeah, just
sitting around.
Yeah.
We haven't put out a video this week. We've been so busy. We've been keeping up with everybody, and keeping track of people's live videos and just different things like that. But my husband's on his way home from work. He worked way up in northern Arkansas today. So he worked way up in northern Arkansas, so he's still on his way home. I think he was in Batesville the last time I talked to him, around that area. So we're just sitting out here, like, waiting for kids to come by and giving them tracts. It was funny that, like, somebody actually handed my daughter candy because she didn't have any candy. Thanks, Des. Yeah, there's not many people coming by, and my son, there's Waylon. You want to come here, Waylon? There's Waylon. He actually we have over here in the front of our yard, like right, I don't know how to point, right here, we have a trailer thing that we're trying to fix up for when we go to Mexico on our mission trips. And he was contemplating, like, hiding in there and scaring people as they come by when it gets dark. But our neighbor's come up. We're live on YouTube. This is our neighbor. Some neighbor kids came up. But yeah, they're riding bikes and having fun, and you working on your Sunday lesson for tomorrow? That's awesome.
Can you have it in?
And didn't know. I'm just sitting here because my husband's working way out of town today, and he still won't be home for about 4 more hours. So I'm sitting on the porch, and we're handing out tracts to kids as they come up. My other son, he is actually with his dad, so they have different dads. Like my current husband now, he's not the biological dad of any of the kids, but he treats them like we've been married for 6.5 years now, and he's, he wouldn't have it any other way. He treats them just like they're his kids. He's an awesome dad. I wouldn't change a thing. He's the best dad. Thank you, Des. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm thinking it says Selena, maybe Selena's World. So hey Matthew from Colorado. My husband went to Colorado not too long ago. Him and my son. Well, I guess it's been a while back now. Seems like it wasn't too long ago. But yeah. My daughter's trying to load it up on their phone so she can read comments. Yeah, he's a real good guy. I might make a video one day, you know, talking about it more, but he was really just a blessing from the Lord. I just can't put into words how much I appreciate him and how much I love him. He's a really great guy.
This said...
I can read the comments, baby. They pop up right here. Wylan, get the dog. Our little dog that just had puppies, Bella, that was in our live video. She's chasing the kids down the road. But yeah, he is my first husband passed away in a very tragic, and it had been around a year since my first husband had passed away when I met Jesse, and he started going to church where we was going to church, and I wasn't really interested in being with nobody. I was just trying to make it on my own and, you know, trust the Lord and, you know, just be all I could be for me and my kids. And he, you know, he stepped up when he didn't have to, and he has really, you know, really done a lot for our family. Like, gave our kids a father and, you know, gave me a husband again, and he's my blessing from the Lord, and I just appreciate him so much. I really don't want to say right now with my kids around how he passed away, Matthew. That's not something we talk about a lot with the kids around, but it was a very tragic thing that didn't need to happen. And it's, you know, if you follow Bob's adventures in any way, I don't want to say too much without saying exactly what it is, but Bob is a big advocate for the I guess, I don't know how to put it. He's a big advocate for the same things that I am, and because of what happened to my husband. But I just don't want to say right now with my kids around and so close, because they're always listening. Even when they act like they're not listening, they are listening. But yeah, my daughter, she's out there by the road. She's waiting on kids to come by. We got neighbors coming up and stuff like that. My kids seem like they're popular around the neighborhood. Everybody comes to our house to play. A dog quake. Yeah, well, thanks everybody for saying sorry for your loss. It was really hard. But yeah, she is very excited. She loves handing out tracts. And even like, you know, Halloween, you know, is a special occasion that she can do that, and she's excited to do it. But even when, like, it's not Halloween, sometimes we'll load up in our van and go knock doors around our neighborhood, and we'll hand out tracts and invite people to church and stuff like that. So, and she loves it. But yeah, here's kids coming up now. People in A truck coming up. She's gonna give them some tracks, I think. Well, no, they didn't stop. If they don't see candy, they don't stop usually.
We're running out of tracks.
You're running out of tracks.
I don't know
Oh
if we
no.
can give the paper, the harder ones.
Yeah, you can give anything that we have. We got a whole box of them, babe. When you go in there, put your shoes on, okay?
They're right here.
Okay. She don't like wearing shoes for some reason.
I hate them. Can we get away with these?
Yeah, any of them.
Ooh.
Won't you go get your shoes on?
Okay.
You're gonna end up getting sick being out there with no shoes on. Traffic is starting to pick up. Does anybody have any questions? I feel silly just sitting here. Hi, Sandy. I don't know who Sandy is, but hi. I see Des saying hi. I don't have my glasses on. I couldn't find them. My husband usually hands me my glasses, so I can't find my glasses without my glasses on. So I'm stuck trying to read without any glasses on. I know that sounds silly, but did you find you some shoes?
Yep, I got my shoes on.
Okay.
Finally.
I'm eating my dinner. It's pizza. Well, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate it. It was our lunch, and my kids don't eat the ones with I like the fully loaded pizza, and they don't eat it. They just like meat on theirs. So I'm eating some leftover cold pizza for dinner because if my husband's not here, I don't have to cook. Well, thank you. No, they're not wearing costumes. We don't dress up. I mean, they have before, like if it's a fall festival, they can paint their faces and stuff like that, but no, we're no costumes here. What is it, Wyland? The fire station?
Yes.
No, you don't need to go up there to the fire station. The sky's really pretty tonight. Like the sun is setting and it's like purpley pinky looking. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera or not. And it's like across the road you can see it.
Like
And
at the
then,
lining of the trees.
Like way over there.
At the lining of the trees.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not, but it's like right at the bottom. It's like a pinky purple, and then it fades up to a lighter, darker blue. I actually just use soap on my skin. I don't use anything hardly, and then I got like a few like just lotions that I'll use sometime, but nothing in particular. I actually have really dry skin usually.
If somebody comes by, can I give it to them?
I did a while ago when they did.
Of course.
Yeah, you can. You're more than welcome to video that.
Okay. It's 6. I didn't know it was already 6:23.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't show these. There.
That pizza does look Declarified. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. I'm simple-minded. Maybe you meant delicious. Well, thank y'all for the compliments on my skin. I don't use anything special, just soap. Or sometimes I'll lather up my hair and put some shampoo on my face. But I don't use nothing special. I wasn't really taught to do a lot of that stuff. I see girls on Instagram do lots of stuff taking care of their skin, but I wasn't. My grandma raised me. Both of my parents lost custody of me when I was 2. So my grandma raised me, and she didn't really teach me a lot of stuff of like skincare or nothing like that. But she loved me and she took care of me, but there wasn't like a lot of girly stuff that I knew how to do.
Wow.
We just knew how to hunt and to build stuff, to work, to drive. But yeah, it's starting to get dark, so I don't know how much more longer I'll be on here, but I appreciate everybody that did jump on and that is on here, so I appreciate that. Okay. I'm trying to watch for traffic because my son's riding a bicycle on the road, if y'all are wondering what I'm looking at. We're sitting on the porch and my daughter wanted to hand out tracts because we don't celebrate Halloween and we don't go trick-or-treating or nothing, so she's wanting to hand out tracts because we didn't buy candy to give away. So she's on the edge of the road. When people come up, she's over there handing out tracts. I just got a notification of Paula K, new subscriber. Thank you, Paula K. Thanks everybody for who all joined in. I appreciate it. I'm probably pretty boring just sitting here. My son's checking the mail at the mailbox. We live right off the highway, so there's lots of noise that I can hear. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Waylon, you want to say anything?
Hi.
Hi. He just says hi. Well, I thought there'd be more people coming by. There's not a whole lot of people coming through. There's people just passing by on the highway. Other than that, it's a sleepy little town. I guess maybe everybody went to the big town to get the good candy. Des said hi, Waylon. Oh, my son just said a guy just flipped his truck in the ditch. So I'm about to get up and go see if I can see it. I'm gonna walk over here and see if I can see it.
There's this really crazy person over there.
Where?
He's like driving his train. Actually,
Oh, he's at the end of the road.
yeah.
We're gonna walk down here and see. My son said there a guy ran off in the ditch at the end of the road.
Can I you?
Hello.
Hello.
This is our neighbors. We're live on YouTube.
Oh lordy.
So, walking down the road. I'm barefooted myself. I was getting on to my daughter earlier, and I'm barefooted. I was just raised in the woods, and we didn't ever wear shoes unless we went to school. Yeah, I'm gonna walk down here and see, because I don't know if they'll still be in the ditch by the time we get down there.
I don't think they are.
Are they still in the ditch?
Yeah?
Yeah.
They literally got it in the ditch. No joke about it. It is like literally the worst thing that you can have. I remember seeing it.
Oh no. I think they were trying to turn around in the church parking lot and they fell. See, look how deep the ditch is right here. That's probably at least 4 or 5 foot. But yeah, they're
trying to pull. Okay, now this is gonna get off.
I don't want to get too close because I don't know if they're trying to pull them out. Can you see it on the phone? Okay.
Kind of, not really. You can just see it.
Yeah.
Want me to go?
No. It's a pretty deep ditch. Man, get out of the road, baby. For anybody that don't know exactly what's going on, these people went in the ditch trying to turn around. There's a church back behind over there, and they pulled in the church parking lot, and their vehicle is stuck in the ditch, and it's about a 5 foot deep ditch. And there's a bunch of people trying to help them get it out. I didn't go live just for this purpose, I promise. It's random. But I don't know how to flip the camera around, or I would. Hi, Auntie Ann. Somebody coming to help them, maybe. Do you like that side by side?
Yeah. Has lights.
No, I thought the side by side was coming to help them, but I don't guess they are.
There's like, it's too good.
Who's helping them? Or somebody trying to? Oh, the guy, the pastor from the church, is
Trying to help them.
is pulling them backwards.
The side by side is right there.
Yeah, they can see it, baby.
Yeah, it was cool side by side. It had lights all over it.
I don't know if you can tell how deep the ditch is just from right here.
This
But
is my foot.
well, yeah, I wouldn't go down in there. Like, it would probably be taller than her if she got down in there. It's like 4 foot deep at least, if not 5. Probably closer to 5. Get away from the edge, baby.
It's really deep. When they was making the ditch, it was like it was really muddy.
Mhm.
Super muddy. Yeah.
Yeah, my boys actually got in trouble for riding their bicycles in it when they first was making it.
Like,
Boys are rascals, if y'all don't know that.
Dad said the hobo.
Wow, bet they are having a bad day. You want to talk about a bad day? Yesterday, we were on our way home yesterday, and there was a lady in front of us. My hair's falling, but oh well. There was a lady in front of us. They had just got a new vehicle, and it turns out I knew her when I stopped to check on her too, but a deer ran out in front of her and slammed into her vehicle and totaled her vehicle out, and it was so quick that I didn't have time to react, and it had threw the deer into the middle of the interstate, and I actually hit the deer also. Try turning my phone sideways. Is that better? I can't see the comments now, but hopefully that's better. But it threw the deer into the middle, and I ran over it, and there was no way that I could avoid it, and it was like a pretty big deer. But yeah, I'll turn it back so y'all can see our other neighbor come up and is helping them, trying to pull them out now.
You need to go bring them down there. Can I go bring them?
Mm-mm. I don't want to get closer. I feel like I'd be in the way. Yeah, hopefully they have a better day, and hopefully everything's safe and their vehicle is okay. And nothing's messed up. That's one good thing about our little community, is usually if somebody needs help, people come together to help each other. There's my Aunt Pam. Hi, Aunt Pam. She doesn't talk to us much. She's lived down there for a little while, but I don't never get to see her or talk to her. But I think they're done. Did they get it out?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'll take back in.
Okay, well then get out of the road so you won't be in their way, Bubba.
It looks really bright in the camera.
Yeah.
Outside, it looks pretty bright, but it's really not that bright. It's like,
Yeah, I think they're done now. I'll walk back down and stand back on my porch again. But yeah, I have kids all around me.
what happened to all the trick-or-treaters?
They usually come right before dark, baby. I can't see the comments with the phone like this, so I'm gonna turn it back the other way. So sorry if it's bad quality for y'all, but I was just trying to see. Yeah, I feel bad for them too, Annie Ann. But I'll turn it right back. I was just checking the comments, so sorry for the view going back and forth for y'all. But yeah, well, I guess I'll get on off of here. I appreciate everybody that stopped in and everybody. Unless y'all have questions or something, I just feel silly.
We got a block party starting.
Block party?
Yeah.
There's our neighbors. And they said we can start a block party. But yeah, does anybody have any question? I'm going to turn it right quick again to check the question.
Mom, it's like a float.
I said, look, if you can see over there in the background,
Float.
somebody's got a float. Y'all can see that. They got music playing. It's a side by side. Don't get out of the road. The float way down there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But yeah, and nobody's got any questions or anything, and I appreciate everybody that jumped on. What state are y'all in? We're in Arkansas, way down at the very bottom of Arkansas, almost to Louisiana. Right in the corner, the very corner of
There's
Arkansas.
some trick-or-treaters.
It's like they call it the 3 states area because the corner of Arkansas meets Texas and Louisiana, so we're right there in that corner. But yeah, I guess I'll just get on off of here. Thanks
guys.
everybody for jumping in. I appreciate all of our new subscribers. I think the last I looked, we was up to 623 the last time I looked. But yeah, we appreciate everybody, and thanks for stopping in. Hope everybody has a good, safe night and rest of their weekend.
Bye.
Thank y'all.